Well, I'm going to go up to Dave's and we're going to check out his 63 Buick Wildcat, and we're going to take the Bel Air. I think it's a beautiful day to do that. It's going up by my dad's to cut his grass, and it's 60 miles round trip to my dad's, and then it's another probably at least maybe that to where Dave's house is, maybe a little less. So we'll probably do 100 or so miles today. So hopefully enjoy the video of the cruise in his Buick. I don't know if that shows up or not, but there's a beautiful Mercury Park lane behind us, maybe 65 or so. Four-door for sale. It's a nice looking car. Sounded like it might have a cracked manifold or an exhaust leak, but other than that, it looks like a really nice car. It's a 65 Monterey. $10,500. Alright, we're on the road to Dave's house. It's 49 miles here from my house. Well, we got a whole slug of cars out. Maybe I'll stick this right here. Yeah, that's beautiful. Ah, now we can get this. Hey, how you doing, Dave? Get this car sitting outside now.
Getting ready to change the oil in it. Still has the break-in oil.
Uh-huh.
My granddaughter has a softball tournament down in Canton. I wanted to get the break-in oil out of it, but I can't find a filter for it in time. So I think I'm gonna have to take something else down there. I don't know, it caught my eye because it was original paint, you know.
That's amazing.
And it's got some touch-up spots on it here and there. But you know, and the guy sent me. I got the original title with it. And that's all I got. Well, in the meantime, he found the original owner's manual, and in the back of the owner's manual had the original owner's name. Well, it was on the original title too. But just for the heck of it, I Googled the guy's name, and the guy just died like 3 weeks ago. He was 94 years old.
The original owner of the car.
Yeah. So that's too
Wow.
bad.
Look at that.
I just threw a floor mat in there just to drive it with.
I did that with the Catalina. I just got a doormat from Home Depot and threw it as a floor mat. Is that actual mileage?
Yep.
60,563.
Yep.
I like that compass.
There's two of them. There's one on the dash.
Oh yeah, sure enough. Wow. Power Glide.
See.
Oh no, that's a Hydromatic, isn't it?
Well, no, it's called a Dynaflow.
Yeah.
So it's
Nice. Look at this. This is clean. Has this got the 401 in it?
yeah, it does.
That's what I assumed, being a Wildcat with the, you know, console and everything, buckets. I figured it would have the large engine. It is kind of the same color of the Catalina, isn't it?
It is.
Wow. That is super clean. Is that an original spare tire?
I don't know. Could be. I found this in there. It was a Goodwill bag. But look at the phone numbers on it. They got like the letters. So
I remember when they used to do that.
So,
Look at that. It's a Firestone. Let's see if I can get it in there. Firestone 500. And that's the back side of the tire there. So the other side might be the white wall. I can't really tell.
That's
Bolted in, yeah. Yeah, this is a solid, clean, nice car. I mean, look at this. Wow.
I was reading that guy's obituary, and it said in there that he was a mason and a Shriner, which makes sense because there's
Mason, yeah.
mason symbols all over this thing.
My grandfather was a mason. He always had those on his Buicks, too. My grandfather always drove Buicks. Man. Yeah, clean car, yeah, it's got more of them right here, doesn't it?
Yep.
It looks like original glass, too.
I would think it is if it's
Yeah, it's got the correct GM markings on it. I like those mirrors.
If there's markings on these.
It's usually, yeah, it's right here.
Yep. I haven't really cleaned it. This is pretty much how I bought it. It could be polished up a little bit.
Yeah, but I mean, it's a 63.
Yeah.
You just don't find survivors like this anymore. I mean, they're so...
My eye, you know, and it said original paint on it.
That's really a
And
true
being a
survivor.
Michigan car, you know, that was like my my Caprice that I never should have sold. I don't think you ever seen that one.
No, the 72?
I knew when I was loading it on the trailer I was making a mistake. But it's gone now. It's down in Florida now.
Yeah, my Catalina's in Missouri. Wow. 455 pounds of torque, is it, or 445 pounds of torque, is that what that stands for?
Yep. A little crusty under the hood, but...
Yeah, but I mean, wow. It's cleaner than what the Catalina was under the hood.
You know, when I seen this on there, I started doing some research on this just this year car. This car was in that May of 2013. It was in Hemmings Find of the Day or something. Find of the Day, I think it's called. And it was this exact car. Because it had the Mason stickers on
I actually Googled it after you told me and found it and read it. Yeah, it was quite interesting.
Yeah, it had a lot of information that the guy I bought it off from, he didn't know. So
that is really...
yeah, I mean, in that article it said there was a lot of documentation on this car, and unfortunately it got lost somewhere because it didn't come with the car. You know, like I say, the only thing I got the owner's manual and the original title. Other than that, there was no real...
Was the AC added in 63 when the car was new?
67.
67,
that's
okay.
according to the Hemmings article on it. That there was paperwork for that when it was installed in 67.
Yeah, it's got a York compressor. They would have used a Delco if it was... frigid air, I should say, if it was factory. Wow. I like it. Yeah, that was the first year of the alternator, too.
Was it?
Yep. 62 would have had a generator. And it looks like the original style alternator, too. It is. Yep. Totally. They had that regulator over there. And the wires going into the back of them, and the newer ones they plugged in here, and some of them they didn't. All you needed was the battery wire.
So I googled the guy's address from the title or from the owner's manual. And the guy lived in a trailer park, so this thing must have been like under a carport or something. I mean, so it really wasn't probably even garaged, you know.
I mean, look at their fenders even look original. And they're clean. Whoops, bumped my head on the trim. Looks like it has some mufflers to where it'll sound pretty good.
Yeah, I mean, there's that. They said the windshield wipers didn't work, and I can see why. They're not plugged in, and I'm guessing that they wouldn't shut off because these things did that.
It has a
Right.
electromagnet and circuit board, and
Sticks.
yep, they go bad.
So I'm guessing I'm gonna have to tear that apart.
This car, my Bel Air, I can turn them on and they won't come on. You just leave the switch on. About 20-30 seconds they come on. You turn the switch off. 20-30 seconds later they go off.
I've had every one of the 59s. I think I've had to fix the wipers on,
Yeah,
so.
common thing on these Air
And mainly
GMs.
what it is they just get dried out and gunked up.
Well, yeah, I took the wiper motor apart on the Bel Air and went through it completely, and it worked great for about 10 years, and then it started doing the same thing again. But you know, I run the wipers in that car like once a decade, so it's like, what's the point? They work. I mean, you know, you just got to be patient when you turn the switch on.
I had my 61 Cadillac had the same problem. You had to turn, if you seen it getting cloudy, you had to turn your windshield wipers on because it did the same thing. It might take them like 5 minutes to come on. It might take another 5 minutes for them to
Go off.
You know?
Yeah.
But there's like a mechanism in there that would get gummed up, and that's kind of what it was.
Yeah, the park mechanism. Yeah. Yeah, but
Little rust star there.
that's nothing. I mean,
On there. Nothing you would ever fix, but
no, I wouldn't touch the car. I mean, it was like the Catalina had those surface rust spots in the trunk lid. And, you know, sacrificing the original paint, I'd rather have just left it alone.
I had to. I ordered some floor mats from them from OPG.
Uh-huh.
I had to tell Cheryl why it was advantageous for me to spend $250 on a set of floor mats.
Oh, God, I love it. Yeah, it does sound good.
I mean, those are stock exhaust, I think, because it's got that transverse mounted. You see that muffler under there?
Uh-huh.
It's like mounted sideways under there.
I don't know if it showed up in the video. It's really hard to see the little resonators. There. Yeah, it does show up. That thing sounds really good. That's where it sucks your money up.
Yeah.
You got to run premium in this?
Well, like I say, I'll run that non-ethanol, which is like 89.
That'll be adequate.
You know.
Usually these are 10.5, 11-to-1 compression ratio.
It is, yeah.
The Bel Air is 10.5. If I don't run premium, it gets pre-ignition. Super sweet. Yeah, this is what I would like to find, but it's not a project. It needs nothing.
Yeah.
That is turnkey. Turnkey Survivor. I mean, the chrome's even really nice. Everything on the car.
It'd look better if it had some of these. I've seen pictures of these on the internet with it had the GS wheels on it, but it's got these on it, so that's what's going to stay on it.
Yeah, I kind of like it. It makes it, it gives it that original look.
Yeah.
And when it's an original Survivor, you got to kind of keep it that way.
You would have thought over the years this piece of aluminum would have gotten hit
Beat
by a baseball or something.
A grocery cart.
Yeah.
Yeah. Somebody took care of this car.
Yeah.
They didn't drive it in crummy weather. They kept it waxed. I mean, that's got a nice shine on it still. what, 63? That'd be a 55-year-old car, right? Yeah. The paint to hold up that good 55 years. That's amazing. And that would have been acrylic lacquers. I think that's what GM used back then.
Right.
Lacquer isn't the most durable stuff in the world, but that looks amazing.
According to that article, the guy had it, or in the Hemmings, it was covered up, which makes sense, I guess, you know.
Totally. Yeah, now this is a time warp. So in Chevrolet they called this a sport sedan. I guess they have different names for the roof style for the different.
Yeah.
And this is the sedan. So you actually, see if you notice my windshield is taller than the windshield on yours, so the roof line. And it was the same with that sport coupe, like my head in the Pontiac would almost hit the headline.
The same windshield as a convertible.
Uh-huh, yep. Convertible coupe and sport sedan had one glass and the sedans had a different.
You see they had a different molding going down the side.
Yeah. Yeah, the Impala was more chromed out and inside and out. All the chrome below the dash. Now this is the original correct Impala interior. But yeah, I would say this is a total time warp. Going back to 1959 here. We could set up a used car lot here. Nice. And of course, the remaining cars.
I'm thinking since I can't get the oil filter for the Pontiac today, I'm probably going to take the Electra down to
Canton.
softball game. Get some miles on it.
I don't know if the Cadillac shows up in the video or not, but it's way up there at the other barn. And of course, the Buick.
Yeah, what a perfect day.
Oh, I know. After all this like 100-degree weather, this is amazing.
This is a perfect day anywhere.
That's why I decided to take the Bel Air today. I was heading out the door, and I was going to get in the pickup, you know, and I'm like, no, it's too nice out. I'm taking the Bel Air.
That's another thing I got to do. I got to move the mirror on that and do that balance panel on the bottom. It's all bent.
Oh, yeah. Somebody was asking me about my reverse lights on the Bel Air. They are an option on the Bel Air, and they are the correct lamps on the car. I don't know if it shows up or not, but it has the writing right here with the GM numbers and stuff. The Impala, I thought they were standard, but you don't have them, so maybe that was an option.
Yeah, you would think that power steering and power brakes would be standard too, and it doesn't have either one of those.
It's a Chevrolet. If it was a Pontiac, it might. And on the Bel Air, the reverse light switch is on the steering column here. Right there. That is the reverse light switch. That is all factory correct. This car did come with reverse lights too. Yeah, because all wiring and switch. This is just the lights were all smashed and the...
That 47 Pontiac has got a reverse light.
Uh-huh.
It was an option, and it's got one
reverse light, yeah.
It's just a bolt on that bolts onto the bumper.
No, my valances were rotted out and smashed, but the holes were still in them. And I straightened the valances out the best I could and used them as a pattern and made new ones out of fiberglass. The same with the front ones.
When I had that, these cars all came from West Virginia. When they cinched that one down, the straps bent. Even that one's bent. That one I found one an NLS one on eBay. Even though that one could probably be straightened.
Easily straightened, yeah.
But I found it.
Those are so thin you can form them with your hand, but these ones were so beat up I used the original ones, and these are actually handmade out of fiberglass. Same with the front ones. These front ones, I don't know if you remember when I bought the car, they're completely rotted out.
So what did you use, like the originals as a form or
Yep,
something?
yep. These are 100% fiberglass.
They look pretty dang good.
Yeah, I made them myself. You can see right here. There's no lip.
Know it.
See, there's no lip right here. And you can see the fiberglass cloth in there if you really look. Now on yours, there'd be a lip there. There's the lip. So that's about the only difference in the panels. So yeah, you can make those. Or I just made them like you make a boat hull. I just kept laying cloth in there, and then I sanded it out and got this gel coat stuff, and then painted them with acrylic enamel. And they've been on.
So you laid the cloth over the top?
The original rusted out valance. I put a release agent on it, it was almost like a wax, and then I laid the cloth in there with the resin, built up about 4 or 5 of the real thick cloth, and then when I peeled the rusted out sheet metal panel off, sanded them out, and put this like gel coat stuff you can get at a marina, and then I just painted them with acrylic enamel.
That was back in the days before eBay. Now you'd
Yeah,
find one on
totally.
eBay and be done with it.
That was back in the day. You remember there was an era you could not find parts for these cars at all.
Unless
Zero.
you knew somebody locally,
They had a
how would
junk
you
one,
find
yeah,
it? How
yeah.
would you find parts? Now you can find something, just about anything.
Yep. Yeah, but 40 years ago, you were hard pressed to find a '59
You know,
Chevy
there's probably a
Limo
lot more of them around. You just couldn't find them. You just didn't know who had them.
Yep. So.
You know, it used to be the big thing to find cars around here was trading time.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah,
you look
totally.
at trading time. I wonder if is that even still around anymore?
It's online only, I think.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yep. No, I used to go out for rides in the country and see cars in farm fields or barns and just stop and talk to them, and that's how I got the
That's what I
'58
tell
Dodge.
my wife. I says I got like the $6 million man. I got like you know,
Yeah.
I can see through a little crack in the door. We were down in Florida with another couple, and we were down just driving around, just going through this neighborhood, and guy had his garage door open just a little bit like that, you know, and I says, "There's a '59 Pontiac in there." So I pulled in and started talking to him. He was restoring a '59 '59 Bonneville convertible.
Alright, we're heading to my dad's house so I can mow the grass. They repaved this road. It's really nice. Nothing like driving on new pavement. So smooth. Well, got Dad's lawn all mowed, so I think we're going to pile back in the Bel Air and head back home. Maybe do some editing and get this video on for everyone. Well, we're back, and looks like we went 102 miles. So it was a nice run on the car today. So again, if you enjoy my videos, please subscribe, and thank you for watching.